The Ukrainian military appears to be making more progress in efforts to defend Kyiv. Over the past 2 days, they have driven back Russian forces that had been approaching Kyiv from the east. Ukrainian and American defense officials tell NBC News that Ukraine has regained 22 miles of territory. Despite the progress on the ground, Vladimir Putin's military continues to shell the Ukrainian capital. NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel visited the Kyiv Municipal Clinic in the northern area of the city and spoke to a doctor about the types of injuries he is seeing.
It's a very big injuries of the body, injuries of the abdomen, of the chest, of the brain, the limbs. It's a terrible trauma, very big. People without legs, without arms.
Joining us now from Kyiv, Andriy Kulikov, a Ukrainian radio reporter who has joined us before. Andriy, the reports indicate that the Ukrainian military is having more success around Kyiv. Does it feel safer there?
On the one hand, yes, because even from my own sources, from my trust, I get similar reports. On the other hand, the fact that Ukrainians were able to repel Russians from the capital on some directions led to the intensifying shelling and bombing of the city. And yesterday, something like 7 hours ago, we were warned by our mayor's office that we should shut the windows and try to drink more water, because for 2 days, the air in the city has become extremely polluted. And even the dusk fell something like an hour earlier than usual because we had so much soot and smoke in the air. And this is because there are fires in many places of the city, and also fires, huge fires on the territory of the Kyiv region. The peat layers are flaming, and there are forest fires in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant station zone.
Is there any estimate of how much of the civilian population remains in Kyiv the way you are remaining in Kyiv?
There's no official figure, but the figure is actually dwindling. 1 day more, 1 day less. I can quote my brother who went to Austria 6 days ago, but he couldn't stay there, although he lived in a nice hotel. I had some photos from him. Yesterday morning, he wrote to me, "I'm coming back." And at the moment, he is in one of the westernmost cities of Ukraine, and he plans to be in Kyiv tonight by our time. So people are moving to and fro, but from my own observation, I tell that probably 1/3 of the people are in Kyiv, not counting the military and our territorial defense. And in some places, you can see quite a lively atmosphere. Like, for instance, in the left bank of the Dnieper, exactly in the direction where the Russians were repelled. I had conversations with my friend who lives here there, and he said that yesterday, for instance, and the day before yesterday, there was quite a number of people in the street, just taking opportunity to take a walk when the danger became less.